Most of you know that my sales have been really slow on Poshmark Canada this month. I don't know what's happening, but they have picked up a little bit, but they were really slow. And I have come up with 6 different activities that I can do while it's slow that is going to help my business. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Leanna, and today we are talking about 6 activities that anyone can do during slowdowns that will help your business. If this is the kind of content that you like, don't forget to subscribe, and we're going to hop right in. So, the number one thing that I have done while it was slow for me is I was listing my death pile. I kind of put a little bit of a stop on my sourcing, a little bit. I mean, I did go to a 50% off sale because I want to take advantage of that. But I've been listing my death pile. Death piles have sort of this negative connotation to them. And really, I'm looking at it a bit differently now. I've been getting into meal prep. It means, having freezer meals, having things in my freezer, taking advantage of sales, etc. Because during, times when it's a little bit busy and crazy, I just want to pull something out and pop it in the oven. That's what my death pile is for. That is for those times when I'm a little bit slow and I don't want to put more money out. I have items that I can list, which is a really good thing because it means you're still active on whatever platform you want to sell on. I have my death pile separated into a couple of totes by season. So I have spring, summer, and I have fall, winter. Fall, winter is not overly full, really all that much, because I haven't added to it, but I don't have to list that stuff right now. It's more important that I get the spring, summer items listed. And it was a great opportunity in May when I was so slow on Canada, Posh Canada, that I got some of that stuff up and ready to go, which is good. So look at your death piles a little bit differently. Have a little bit of excess. A little bit of excess is not a bad thing. Death piles are bad if they are taking over all your space and you are always spending, and never listing. That's when they become a problem. But to have a bit of one, and that's great. I think you can dip into that when you are a bit slower and you don't want to go spend money at the thrift store. So that's number 1. Number 2 is relist. Revamp your listings, relist what you already have up and running. I think this is a really good time to go through the listings because you have the time. You can go through your listings, you can look at the photographs, you can think like a buyer and go, okay, what about this am I not loving as a buyer? What is making me not want to buy it? And you can change them. So you can change your keywords, your photographs, you can add better descriptions, you can add measurements if you're not doing that. And another thing that you can do is you can recheck the comps, which is a fabulous thing to help your business. Maybe that item's not selling because it's not worth that money anymore. Because we all know that, it does this, it goes back and forth, it ebbs and flows. If something has been listed, say 8 months ago for $80, you recheck the comps and you find out they're only selling for $30 or $40 now. That could be why it's not selling. So you can change it and hopefully get it sold. So revamp and relist all your listings. It also helps you because you're active on the platforms, and all the platforms love it when there's activity. So remember that. Another thing you can do is your inventory. I did my inventory, I think back in January, February. And I did find things or items that were not listed, which is crazy to me. But I also found items that were in tote A that should have been in filing cabinet 1 or whatever it was. So I got to revamp all of that and made sure everything was in its spot, which is great. I also purged some of the really old inventory that was not selling. That's a good thing too. Going through your inventory, I'm going to try and do it twice this year. So I'm thinking maybe August I'll do it again. It's really good because you know what? Like everybody, I think everyone has had this situation where you've gone to look for something and it's not where you said it was, and you have to go through everything. I've done that. You go through everything and you finally find it. My tip with that is I always go back and look to when it was listed and what it was listed with, and hopefully those things are in a right spot, and sometimes it's with them. Anyway, Doing your inventory is fantastic because it makes you more organized, which makes you more efficient, and it causes less stress. So you're not running around the house saying, I can't find this item. Where is this item? Oh my God, it's not where it's supposed to be. You call your wife and she goes down and she looks through things and she finally finds it. So you don't want to be that person because it's very stressful, right, Paul?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's a really good thing to do. And you know what? We've all done it. And if you tell me you haven't done it, then tell me your secrets for inventory because that'd be fantastic. Anyway, number 4. We're on number 4. Get caught up in your paperwork. This is a good one because paperwork, your sales reports, your inventory systems, your taxes is something that we should be doing on a regular basis, says me. It's not something I actually do really well with, and I am very thankful that I have a Paul who does all that because he's doing that right now, and he's getting caught up on our paperwork, which is fantastic. But getting caught up on your paperwork, this is a great time when you're slow to look at your numbers and figure out what's going on because it does really help you in the long run to know exactly how much you're making. So get caught up on your paperwork or instigate new paperwork stuff. Try new systems, try different ways of recording. Do that as well, which actually brings me into tip number 5, learning new skills. This is a fantastic time to learn something new. And you know what, that could be anything to do with your business. It could be learning new photography tricks, learning lighting tricks, switching around your office space or your photograph space to take advantage of better lighting or whatever it is. Also, learning new information. This is a time when you can sit and watch a whole bunch of YouTube videos and learn about brands or about what's selling or, how somebody else does their listings. This is a great time to be able to do that because, you're still doing stuff for your business. Even though it doesn't feel like it, you're still learning, and learning new things for your business is really, really good for your business. You can learn about how to be objective. This is a really great skill to have to approach your business like it's a business and know that none of it is personal. I have been seeing a huge uptick in the whole, I got a lowball offer, how disrespectful, how insulting. And you know what? As frustrating as it can be, because you can have that emotion for sure in business, it's not personal and it's not insulting. It's just, that's what I want to spend on that item. And if you can learn that skill, then you're that much further ahead than a lot of people that do this business. So that's a good skill to learn. And when you're slow, you can go again to, I love YouTube. Go to YouTube and find out about how people do that. How do they, in their brains, sort of compute it? This is just business. And you can learn some tips and tricks that way. You can find out what's trending for the upcoming season so that, when you do go to the thrift stores, maybe you can branch out into fall and winter and have that little bit of a death pile building up a bit so that you can hit the ground running in August for back to school and for the beginning of fall. And that's a really good thing to do as well. The best thing, in my opinion, that you can do during a slower period is learn a new platform. I recommend hugely diversifying across the board. I would never put all of my loyalty into one platform. I don't think it's a wise thing to do. I think if you can branch out and get bigger markets and different markets, it will help your business a lot. And this is a really good time when you are slow, when you have that time, you can delve into a new platform and you can read the terms of service and you can read all their help sections and you can go to YouTube and find out how you do shipping on eBay from Canada, from the US, wherever it is you're from. And it's a good time to learn it because you're not behind the 8 ball. You're not stressed out because you have all this packing to do or all this to do for your other platform. You can learn at your own pace and you can take it with a deep breath and really let it sink in. This is a fabulous time to explore a new platform. Absolutely. The last and very much not least tip that I have, and this comes about because I know that sometime this summer, whether it's June or August, It used to be June for me, and now it's August, but I know I'm going to have a really slow period. I knew this like in January, and I knew, okay, I know in summer I have a slow period. This is the time to plan a vacation. Take some downtime, take a couple of days, take a week, whatever it is. If you've been around the reselling game for a while, you will know just from your paperwork that you've kept caught up on that you're going to have a slow period and when it's coming, and that is the time to plan your vacation because you're not really missing anything, right? And it's really, really, really important to take downtime. It's important to take that step away and to come back to your business refreshed and recharged. I know that this business is exciting, and I know that it's 24/7. It's hustle, hustle, hustle. And there are people out there that hustle 24/7, and I'm amazed at them, but it's not a good thing for you as a person. Physically and mentally, you will be exhausted. Most people would be exhausted. There are those people that just thrive on that. So you know what? I'm going to give them that. I know that it would overwhelm me, and I would get to a point where I would just so tired. I would be making mistakes, and that's not good for the business. So taking some downtime, taking a vacation, whatever it is that, gets you that recharge is really, really good for you. It's good physically, it's good mentally, and it's great for your business. So when you have a slow time coming up, plan your little vacation then. I know that for us in August, it's usually slower. Not that we're planning a huge vacation. I think we're doing a staycation this year, but we'll see. But I also know that we take downtime. We try to take downtime at least once a week. We've been lately daily going to the beach, taking a bit of a walk. It's only like 10, 15 minutes type of thing, but it's really helping me to recharge and come back refreshed and really want to get at my listing and get at what I have to do. So those are my 6 tips for what you can do during slowdowns that really are beneficial for your business. And that's it. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. I will be back Monday with the final What Would You Do? And this Monday we are talking about what you would do if you were starting this business brand new. That's what we're talking about on Monday. So if you don't want to miss that, don't forget to subscribe. Have a fantastic weekend, everyone. Bye.